final dispatch of prisoners from Shishupal?
Not as yet, Your Highness.
But you have prepared the sacrificial areas, I trust.
We are preparing them now.
Good. What particularly did you wish to see me about?
I came to see you regarding a special ceremony, Your Highness. I will not take up much of your time. We have observed signs these last few nights.
Oh?
Celestial signs. These storms we're having are out of season. Thunder without rain. We have also sighted comets and flocks of sacred birds. I should like to ask Your Highness's permission to conduct a special ritual that will counteract any undesirable influences. There's a well-known procedure I have in mind.
Do you feel this is necessary?
It will ensure a favorable ambience, Your Highness.
Very well. What is the procedure?
We offer you a puja with lighted firebrands. It may be done as you ride in state upon your elephant.
When?
Tomorrow, or as is convenient, Your Highness.
I'm relying on you, Hertfordshire. Namo Shivaya.
Your Highness, there are 3 Brahmanas waiting to see you, worshippers of Vishnu. They're requesting a personal audience with you at your earliest convenience.
Most auspicious. Where are they from?
I was not told.
See, they are fed and refreshed from their journey. I will attend their leisure shortly. Curses! God! God!
Your Majesty!
What's going on?
Catastrophe! Disaster!
What happened?
The storm clouds rain down ashes, molten rock and blazing coals. Showers of flaming embers drop from the sky. The houses outside the fortress were ablaze within an instant.
What is the meaning of all this?
Your Majesty, there must be civil strife in heaven, or else the world is too irreverent of the demigods, and incenses of destruction.
What's behind this? Stop her!
If we do not find out the cause of all this, Your Majesty, I fear our plans of success might well be jeopardized.
This dropping fire? Never have I seen the skies menace so. Where are the Brahmanas?
The Brahmanas?
God!
Majesty?
Are the Brahmanas in attendance?
Yeah, Your Majesty.
What do you intend to do?
Consult with them, of course. Their second sight is always unerring. Send for the Brahmins and bring oils, incense, and sandalwood for their pleasure. Why, Shankar, the fires are spreading.
Shall I present sacrifice, Your Majesty?
Invoke the rain gnat to extinguish the flames first. Then afterwards.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Bring me your opinions of success. Go quickly.
The learned Brahmanas, Your Majesty.
Greetings.
Greetings, Jarasandha. Neither heaven nor earth are at peace tonight.
It is strange, but we are at ease. We are made fortunate by your presence here.
We thank you, Jarasandha. The courtesies you have already shown us commend you to the higher orders. All that has been said of your hospitality is true.
My aim is to satisfy you all. I hope I shall not fail to meet your expectations.
Naturally, we do have a purpose in coming here, but we shall reveal this later, as my friends are observing a vow of silence until midnight.
Are they?
It is an ancient custom. If your Majesty will give us your audience later, we will be pleased to explain.
Of course.
Has your priest determined the meaning of the storm?
We hoped you might advise on its indications.
I will do so, gladly. To our understanding, such wars of the elements have dual product, foretelling the end of evil and the beginning of prosperity, or the rise of liberty. The changes in your kingdom will be such that even you could not have imagined. There will certainly be transformations in your kingdom.
No, please.
It seems, however, that these changes shall be brought about by some kind of struggle with your enemies. I know that your enemies are very powerful. It would not be wise for you to underestimate them.
True.
For one never knows the exact position of the enemy. Plans that may be afoot and so on.
I appreciate that. However, I am inclined to think that I have no enemies that would pose any serious threat to me.
You are very confident.
Yes, I am.
You feel that you are always one step ahead.
Exactly.
My friend is tired from his fasting. Please excuse him.
We shall continue later. I shall leave you. You are welcome to use these rooms. There's a small adjoining shrine in which you may perform your puja and meditations.
Our thanks again.
My servants will provide everything you need. I bid you good night.
We never refuse a gift of charity, even if it happens to be something for which there is no immediate use, or at least no use for a Brahmin.
Yes, you should be more careful with this. It's razor sharp. Until later, then.
It must have slipped. No matter.
Vows of silence?
My teacher showed me the art of Brahminical talk, Arjuna. You would have instantly recognized your speech as being that of a Kshatriya. We should have challenged him there, Bhima. I already told you. We can only be said to be Brahmins if we have completed our Brahminical vows. All must be properly done.
May we bring you anything, respected masters?
We are fine for the present. Thank you. There are only 3 hours left until midnight. Let us enter the shrine here and continue our recitation of the Vedas.
Brahmins are not. The good deed of giving in charity to those worthy of it never goes unrewarded by providence. The roots of charity are always green. Besides, the greatest souls of antiquity owe their fame to their selfless magnanimity. My lords, my opportunity is at last arrived.
We shall ask for no more than we deserve, Jarasandha, no more than you can easily offer us.
Await your command. I shall endeavor to provide you with whatever you wish. By fulfilling your desires, my indiscretions shall surely be purified.
You are most gracious. We understand that you intend to inaugurate a sacrifice.
That is correct.
With regards to this, may I ask you a question?
Well, of course.
What kind of sacrifice do you intend to perform?
Why, a sacrifice to Lord Shiva, our most worshipful deity.
And in accordance with which scriptural injunction do you intend to do this?
It is the injunction of all scriptures to worship Shankar by the rings.
We have heard that you will sacrifice the lives of many kings. It seems to me that they will end their lives most cruelly and ruthlessly.
They shall end their lives in an act of worship.
An act of worship.
Human life is the greatest form of sacrament. These kings are like my slaves. A king defeated in battle becomes the property of his conqueror. That is the law. What is your point?
this. Your actions are against the law. Shankara will never accept your lordship. Your charity to us shall be the release of all the kings. Alternatively, you may fight with one of us in single combat to the death. We are quite serious. Decide to let our royal brothers free, or choose your opponent from one of us.
Oh, I take it then that you are not Brahmins.
We will follow the oaths of Smartic Brahmins, vows that may be adopted by any of the higher orders temporarily. What is your decision?
I think I'll choose the latter. Hardly a challenge, though.
That depends on who you think you are fighting.
Well, as I already told you during your spurious prophesizing, I have no enemies who will pose any kind of threat to me whatsoever.
Then know that I am Krishna, the son of Vasudha, and that here are Arjuna and Bhima, the brothers of Yudhisthira. And on this day, one of us will dispatch you to your death.
What is this?
This is the meaning of the omens that have wrought the skies over your accursed citadel. They have prophesied your doom.
You! Only you would stoop to this? Double-talking, deceitful, lying...
Bhima, the heavens do not lie.
You are a treacherous, lying coward!
Any one of us shall lay you low, once and for all. Hellfires will not deter us in our purpose.
You dare come here in this way?
Only a sinner would not wish to end your bloody savagery. Which of us should it be?
A loudmouth, a coward, and an oath.
You think none can challenge you? You are a fool.
We shall see who is the fool. No doubt you are the great hope of this little troop. I choose you, O son of Kunti. As I beat out the life airs of your body this very morning, you shall lament your wasted existence.
Your destruction shall be cause for the three worlds to celebrate.
Look upon your last sunrise at the eastern gate this dawn, image of pride, for there I shall dispatch you.
That we shall see.
Escort them to the staterooms.
We have the last of the prisoners sent by Shishapa.
Excellent.
Take up your weapons, my lords.
We stand upon your orders. This slavish Kuru is eager to meet with his next life, and we must not disappoint him.
I thank heaven for granting this opportunity. Now I shall perform the duty I owe to my order.
cannot defeat him!
Stand firm, Bhima! He's too strong! Take heart! Steel yourself!
It is no use!
Do not yield! He is weak because of his unnatural birth! His strength is built on sand!
Bhima, brother, valiant cousin, well done. My lord, you found his only weakness. His dark existence is undone. Your king is dead. Release the kings from the fortress. We have taken command. Jarasandha is as he should always have been. These bloody halves should never have been won. Men never do evil so completely and cheerfully as when they do it from false religious convictions.
My Lord Krishna, two kings whose love outweighs their frailty and weakness.
Dear kings,
Our love, our prayers, and our eternal pledge.
our bond is firm, dear kings. May love always unite us.
The winds of fate stripped off our pride and brought us to your transcendental side. Mercy, truth, righteousness, and peace are met together in you, O Lord. Yours is the glory and the victory.
Most noble men, we are the soldiers of Yudhisthira, whose piety is famed, and whose sacrifice, soon to take place, will bolster up our cause of spiritual freedom. Let us all avail ourselves of the greatest fortune by alignment to the government of He who is in the line of righteous government.
Our thanks with a full heart.
Be restored and rested and at peace. More remains still to be settled. Shishupal, king of Chedi, must decide upon the course of his destiny, for better or for worse, and we shall send him word without delay.
honor our worthy guests with somaras, ambrosial nectar. Bring urns and chalices. Our thanks to you all, dear kings. To each and everyone, a hearty welcome. The gifts rendered from your kingdoms have ensured that the sacrifice proceeds with the glory of the golden ages, of the times of Varuna Dev, Navi and Prithu. And therefore we pray, and are indeed as bold as to anticipate the presence here of the demigods of heaven themselves, who will surely descend to join in our worship. Please sit, worthy friends. This seat of honor before us is for the ceremony that precedes all others. We shall worship our most outstanding guest, he whose reputation, wisdom, success and valor excel and are all transcendental, he who commands our love and our adoration. This honor is for Sri Krishna. None are greater than or equal to him. Krishna is cherished by the Brahmanas and served with love and attachment by the goddess of fortune.
Desiring the honor we give to be infinitely reciprocated, let us honor the perfect master, Sri Krishna. All glories to him.
My lord and lady, please accept this throne of honor.
No! By the gods, I hardly believe it! I can hardly comprehend the error of my own credulity! My own false judgment has led me to witness this!
Shishupal, in the name of peace!
Peace? Ha! My own assumption that to whom the gods confer imperial power, they shall confer virtue and discretion also. That notion is now most soundly refuted. The shame of this ceremony will be that those who ought to know better are patronizing a commoner.
You have said enough.
I have just begun.
Do not insult Krishna.
Since when was such an honor as this bestowed upon a village man?
Krishna is a hero, the crest jewel of the Kshatriya honor.
He is an insult to the royal order, a faint heart. When we defeated him at Mathura like a common coward, he fled the battlefield in fear of his life. How easily you forget, O son of good.
Your laying siege to the city of Mathura endangered innocent lives that Krishna protected by leading you away from there.
You're more of a fool than I took you for. Sooner or later, he'll be known for the shameless varlet he really is. A shameless varlet who would even marry a woman when he knew her to have been betrothed and coveted by another, a better man.
Do not persist in this, O son of Dharma Ghosh. We Brahmins are not misled. Shri Krishna is a true leader in his own right. The best of the Kshatriyas, a leader of divine merit.
Well, we'll take nothing for granted, shall we?
You should heed our words, not tempt fate.
Tempt fate? My respects are to fate, and to time by whom she is ushered along, and by whose influence it is now clear that your wits are made vulnerable to the schemes of a poor charlatan.
Leave. My patience is spent. You have a short while to make your exit from this assembly hall.
Well, the great Kshatriya in his own right seems to be unsettled in his holy divine merit.
I am no longer bound by my oath.
What oaths do you make? What oath can be made and kept by an inveterate liar?
This oath was indeed hard to keep, O son of Dharmaghosh. I swore to your mother that I would forbear your existence, and that I have done as one would.
That's all you've ever been worth. That's all you could come up with when you cheated the king of Magadha.
He, like you, was a sinful rogue.
He was a real Kshatriya. He played by the rules and was deserving of his power and good name.
Only a rogue would think so.
None but a rogue would marry a woman who was already betrothed.
And remember, she was well desired by me, O son of Vasudeva. Well desired. Perhaps that didn't bother you, eh? A Ben's coin always turns up, doesn't it? The truth is that no one can ever escape their real identity. That's the truth. An egg's an egg, and a violet's a violet. Be they dressed in silk or scarlet.
My dear Brahma, Shiva,
Our obeisances to you, the Lord of the three worlds, and to your beautiful goddess Rukmini.
welcome. You have come to bless this Rajasuya sacrifice.
We have come to see you, Lord. What will become of this soul, dear Lord? What will become of the spirit of Shishupal? He was as defiant as any of the demons bold. We are intrigued.
He shall return to my spiritual world.
The spiritual world? My Lord, your spiritual kingdom is meant only for those souls who are eternally liberated.
By misfortune he came here. But he has offered me the service of belligerence. Only in the world of men can I enjoy such challenges. We have fought together for 3 lifetimes. Now his curse is over. I am satisfied. I shall recount this history to you one day if you wish.
A miracle!
The soul lives and moves in accordance with the will of its creator, Yudhishthira, eternally transcendental to goodness, passion, and ignorance.
Lord Brahma, those whom we have prayed for have made their appearance to this day.
My obeisances, glory to the earth's most highest ruler.
We must now reconsider to whom this Agra-puja should be fittingly offered, I think.
The right decision has already been given, my lord, and the worship shall be joyfully performed.
Shishupal himself has given the proper verdict. True identity can never be hidden. On the earth and in the heavens and in Vaikuntha, there is only one true leader. The sun can hide neither itself nor its glorious effulgence. You are the Lord of all sacrifice. Vachanam maduram charitam maduram Vasanam maduram balitam maduram Charitam maduram ramitam maduram Maduradipate akilam maduram Venur madura renur madura Panir madura padau madura Nrityam maduram satyam maduram Maduradipate akilam maduram Idam maduram pitam maduram Vitam maduram satyam maduram Rupam maduram tilakam